here on YouTube. Once you jump on here, just throw us some signal, thumbs up, like the video. Let us know you're here. Just tell us you're here. Leave a comment. We can have conversation about whatever you want. Guys on here will interact with you. If you have questions about gear or whatever it is you're here for. People come and watch for all kinds of different stuff and have no need for SOE gear, or they think they don't anyway. So we can talk about whatever you want. Today we did 8 mag stacked rigs. This is a larger kind of a larger warfighter rig. These hold 8 mags, and they will carry AK or M4 mags. And we gave you 4 pieces of PALs, 4 columns on each side, so you can put full large medical pouches or sustainment pouches or saw boxes or more magazines, whatever you want on the side. You could also put dual smokes on the side. You could put pistol mags. You can put whatever you want. You can stack pistols on the front. These are bungee retention, and they are adjustable. They're open top on the bottom, so debris falls right out the bottom. And then they're also Velcro lined. So if you don't like bungees, you want something a little bit faster, you can remove these bungees, run Velcro dot retention. You put 1 piece of adhesive Velcro on one side of your mag. You put it on both sides, it's too much retention. You will fight to get the magazine out. What are these loops right here for? These loops are here in case this zipper ever fails. We've never seen a zipper fail here, but if it does, you can 550 this back up. You can zip tie it. You can do whatever you want so that this rig does not collapse. Why is the zipper set up with the buckles on the back? So you can access this and use this pocket inside for admin. You can index pistol mags, multi-tool, Surefire lights, whatever you want inside, flat items, power bars, comm charts, radio frequency charts, anything you need right there. And that's why we do it that way. These rigs, and we've never done this before until this set, have the Velcro on the back. You pull that panel off and there is Velcro, and now you can integrate this with our dangler or anybody else's dangler that you might already have. What is a dangler, if you don't know? A dangler is a fanny pack that has a fold-up flap, just like this. Just like this. You pull this up, you can have this hang down here. What would you use this for? Well, you might use it for medical, you might use it for flashbangs, you might use it for manual entry tools, you might use it for site surveillance exploitation. You can use it for whatever you want. Brian Fraser, how are you? Who got the text tonight, Amanda asks. Let me change this over while I'm thinking to live chat so it's in proper sequence. Say hi to some people here. John Witherspoon, what's up, man? Charlie Sierra, Easy K, what's going on? Roddy's Rule, what's up? I take it you have a Roddy. Isaac Barrett, Dean Mullins, what's up? Must say the Brown Man line was, yeah, I liked it too. Guys are trying to custom order it still. And they're paying a lot more to custom order it, and we're running very low on the material. Jackalow, what's up, man? Are you guys going to come down for the next Self-Reliance Festival? It'll be in October. Shared with Jose, right on. Thank you, Carter Lee. How are you? R37, what's up? Dale Woodmansey, what's going on, man? How are you? What's up, everyone? It's Action Jackson. How you doing, John? Glad to catch you live. Well, welcome. Miss Amanda, I got the text right on, Brian. So how is everybody's day? We've got a few black AKM4 micros left. Usually not somebody's favorite. Usually a guy that is just kind of getting into this stuff. Works great. It'll be your extra rig. You can spray paint it, do whatever. Vehicle med bags, not as fun, but used more often than bullets. Let's hope that never changes for you. Somebody bought that laptop bag. It'll ship out to you tomorrow if you're on here. We got some butt packs in black. Never run those in black. Bifold tool carriers, great for medical and stuff. We've got those. We got a killer video that's about to come out on those. What else? Jason Elliott, what's up, buddy? Papa Mike, what's going on? Awesome transition from Justin Sowers. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Fucking good. We have some really good videos coming out, interviews. Stand-up pouches. Those things are great for tools, organizing bullets, sockets, whatever you want to put in there, art supplies. We got half pouches and full-size pouches. What else do we have? Woodland tool bags will be coming. They'll finish up tomorrow. Woodland tool bags. And I've got black covert rigs. The black covert rigs are pretty well done. We just had to Velcro them together and clean them up. What'll these carry? These will carry 4 M4 mags and 4 pistol mags or multi-tool Surefire light. and it puts the mags to the side. So if you have a windbreaker or a button-up shirt or a zip-up in the middle, you don't see it. You could wear this, get out, pump gas, walk into the gas station, take a leak. Nobody would look twice if it's against a black shirt. What are you doing, Satan? Also, we have multicam black 12-gauge micros that should also finish tomorrow. And then I've got a bunch of mesh pockets coming behind those. Do you by chance have any Coyote 3 mag shingle? Probably not. I know I've got multicam. I highly doubt that I have. Coyote. Well, look. If you're the dude that emailed and said, hey, I realized I ordered the wrong belt, we already built your belt. We built it today because you ordered it. It's right there. That dude is like father to me, kept us all safe in Strider. JJ, who are we talking about, buddy? What do you mean? Can't wait for other interviews. The ones available changed my brain already. Great. Do you by chance have any Coyote 3 mags? Let's look. I do not. I have one lonely Coyote. Man, I had a whole fucking bin of these. Where did these go? Like, I just had probably 20 of these the other day. How weird. 3 mag shingles. Yeah, that's what I thought. I had a whole bin of them. I don't see but one now. Wow. Oh, here's the bin. They're not here. There's 2 multicam black and a multicam. How do you keep track of all the prepper stuff you buy? I have stuff I forgot. Oh, I have stuff too, Tom. I have stuff I forgot to. Buy a lot of it and take some of all of it and put it in multiple locations. Amy Corbett, what's up, girl? How are you? Fighting the urge, must buy multicam. Chris Watkins, what's up, man? I'll bet you are tired, man. I did a back workout this morning, and I feel it. I can't even imagine how you guys feel. I pulled, and Jake did most of the groundwork. I drug everything out with the 4-wheeler and chain, and then we put it into the chipper, and I felt beat for the fucking whole week. Made a deal to sell turkey hunts on our property. Keep finding ways to monetize. Nice, LW. Great for you, man. Let's see. Glad you're back, LW, man. I've been on Facebook every night when I wasn't here. I was here last night, too. Witch Dr. Bob, what's up? Are those live? Yeah, everything I told you is live. Yep, it's in the text, which you should have gotten tonight. Looks like I have all the comments caught up. I had a detective compliment my High Point shirt yesterday. Amy, you don't really have a High Point, do you? If you do, awesome. You go. I think you should have every gun, Amy. I think your man should buy you every gun that there is. Even the ones you don't, even the ones he wants that you don't want, he should buy you. And he should get one for himself, too. Yeah, Bud Light, that's some ridiculous shit, bro. Ridiculous. I don't drink beer anyways. I literally don't drink. I've probably had one beer in my life. I might have tasted a couple of beers, but that's some silly shit. Do whatever you want to do, but stop force feeding it to the fucking world. Didn't know Scully held such notoriety. Oh yeah, people. He won't tell you, and I don't know that he knows that we told you. Yeah, still tired. We was on the move. Fuck yeah, you were, man. Like an Amish ninja. Tom Garthwaite, man. Back to your question about how you track your supplies. Check out in your app store. There's several of them. Glenn Tate, Prepping 2.0 podcast. He did a podcast. Maybe it was Shelby on there. His wife. There are apps for pantry organization, and I typed it in, and it came up with like 6-7 apps. So some get better ratings than others, but you can scan the barcode, and it'll actually populate all the information, and you can count calories and everything, nutrition value. And you can add things in there, and it will just keep in mind, somebody's going to have access to that at some point, but I think we'd be naive to think they don't know everything you bought already. Also part of why they want to get rid of cash. We was in some Amish country. I have a late 90s High Point 9mm Bush rifle. Like Scully said, it was beef jerky stick leaving the store with a good gun. Yeah, just stop fucking shoving it down. Stop trying to normalize it for everyone else. Do whatever you want to. I don't care what you do. But if I look at you and you look like a fucking man, and I'm like, hey, dude, I call everybody that. I walk in and what's up, guys? I got a room, there's fucking 5 dudes and fucking 20 women here. Hey, what's up, guys? Like, if I got to do some special shit that I have to think twice about, you're too difficult to be a friend. Pierre, what up, buddy? How are you? Oh, Pierre, you'll like this. Let me show you. Pierre thinks I'm sending him a picture of my balls. That's not what's happening right now. He has plenty of pictures of balls in his phone. None of them are mine. Hold on, though. Looks like in the text you built everything on my wish list at once. You better move fast then, motherfucker. For years, there's been pictures of balls in your fucking phone. I'm sure there has, man. I'm sure there has. Is that what you want? I think some of them Amish have propane powers, computers. Dude was smoking a bit fat cigar like bear. Yeah. Well, there's also, we call them feral. Well, feral Amish are like the fucking dirt Amish, right? But then you have like Jack Mormons, right? They drink caffeine and fuck lots of, well, they fuck lots of bitches anyways, don't they? But you have like Jack Amish, right? They're Amish, but as soon as they're off the res, they, have fucking power tools and, cars and shit. They go to strip clubs, that kind of deal. I've been wanting that pouch for years. I'll take 4. Brandon Brown, downtown Brandon Brown, what's up? Only way around the CBD is owning your home outright and having bar community, I think. I think you're right, Charlie. I think you're right. What are we going to do when they introduce? It's being introduced, Tom. Like, the rollout is actually starting like in a couple of days here, depending who you listen to. Some banks are really pushing this shit. So Cash is still going to be there for a little bit, probably. He was in a buggy with his family. Chris, man, we went to an auction last Saturday in Kentucky, and it was an Amish auction, and there were thousands of people there, man. They were running 6 auction rings at one time. Any farm animal you could think of. They had probably 20, 30 buggies, and when you open the buggies up, some of them had speakers and shit in them. They had blinkers and brakes and stuff. I didn't see any bigger, like no horses or anything, but that doesn't mean they weren't there. They had a section of like stoves, probably 100 different stoves, white porcelain stoves. Some were wood burning, some were kerosene. Just super cool. Like anything Mad Max into the world, power's never coming back on, anything you would need to live was at this place. There were people selling like pastries and shit, chairs that they had made, any kind of tool, any kind of horse-drawn stuff they had. I mean, they had everything. And there were Amish there and Mennonites, but then you had like a lot of Middle Eastern people, like Persians and shit, and a lot of Mexican, groups. There was a representation of everybody there. We have those in McNairy County, Tennessee. Quite a few Amish families moving in. Yeah, so A lot of the Amish in Ohio, a lot of that area that was fucked up were actually Amish families. And you have Amish that kind of like overgrow the area. So some of them migrate to other places, right? And they deal in cash a lot. So they're pretty cash, rich, and are able to go and, do cash deals on stuff. So that's cool. Chris Watkins, I'm good. Running all day. Just stop. What's up, buddy? Tons of Amish, Ohio, and even more in Pennsylvania. For sure there is. Evan Dixon, what's up? So the FT60, I think this radio is actually a little bigger than the FT60. I could be wrong on that. I feel like I have an FT60. I have pull-out drawers somewhere full of radios. I don't know where that is. It might be in the other building. But this is from, not Race Pace. It's from some company that does comms. I have all the intercoms and shit in my helmets for the Razors and stuff. But this is one of the handy talkies for that. Have you seen the dude who uses a drone with thermal camera to locate wounded deer? Impressive, $20,000 drone. Somebody told me I have seen it on YouTube. We were driving up to Kentucky a couple months ago, and they had a fucking drone out there that was it was bigger than my truck, and they're using it to do crop spraying and stuff. Does it fit well? It does. It does fit well. And I thought it was pretty tight, and I thought maybe it's because the PTT sticks out more here. But what it is this piece here. So when I turn this around, and we can take this off. So when we turn this around, it fits fucking perfect. Yeah, it fits perfect. Now, the port, well, this one doesn't have a port. The port is on the top. It's waterproof and it screws. So this one, there is enough room for sure to put your commo piece plugged in here into your headset piece or your pigtail or whatever. There's plenty of room here. And then I thought maybe, but I don't think it needs it, but I was going to run a piece that came across that would cover that. I also thought about making it, the ones we did for the seals, for the embitters, we actually had a piece that pulled out with a cutout so they could actually contact the number panel on them. I can see you want to try if the FT60 port's about halfway down when the heads. I'll buy one. Don't trip. Will it hold a Baofeng? Yeah, that's a Baofeng. Will it hold a smaller one? The smaller one will go in here. I thought about making the bottom adjustable with Velcro where it would actually have limiting, but I don't think you need it. I think it'll go in there. It'll swallow it a little bit, but it'll totally go in there, and you can still activate the PTT through it. Don't make the radio pouch fit too tight. I had one from someone else. Tom, yeah, it doesn't fit too tight. We've been doing this for a little while. Aurora Rings, what's up, man? How are you? If you guys haven't seen Aurora Rings channel, check out his Instagram. I don't know if he's on YouTube. If he's not, he should be, but he's definitely on Instagram. And if you want a custom ring made with some cool shit, you want something for your woman or for you, or you want to be matchy match, check him out. He's quite the craftsman. Jack Spirko has a lot of good advice on life in this crazy time. Yeah, Charlie, he does. He does. I do a live with him once a month. We were on yesterday. Apps aren't my cup of tea. I use simple Excel spreadsheet for ammo, food, AGAU. Very perfect. Awesome. Even better, man. Jeremy, is that a radio pouch? Yeah, I just made it. That radio showed up here today. New here, Survival Podcast, Love and Content Motivation. AJ Harrison. I live in Camden, Tennessee. I moved to Tennessee, and the biggest catalyst to me leaving California was Jack Spirko. From Jack's very second show he ever did, I liked what he was doing, reached out to him, sent him a bunch of merchandise for him to give away for listener appreciation to grow the audience. I gave him thousands and thousands of dollars worth of product to do that. And then I sponsored the show for a couple of years, and then he gave me a couple of years of sponsorship. And we've been doing stuff ever since. We actually played the Survival Podcast through Big Bose speakers all through my entire shop in San Diego, and then my old shop here in Tennessee, and then even in this shop, we played the Survival Podcast. And when I wouldn't play it, my employees would actually ask, hey, how come we're not listening to Jack? Jack's been here several times. We hold the Self-Reliance Festival here, and he's been out to present several times. Tennessee is awesome, man. It really is. It's tied up with Optimize U most of the day. Did you get what you wanted, John? Did you walk away pleased? Constitutionalist, 1917 anyway. I may be way behind, but do you guys have mag carriers for single stack 1911, specifically 45 auto? Not specifically. I have plenty of single mag pouches that will fit like Wilson 10 round mags, or even standard like 7 round, 8 round mags, but not specifically for single stack. But it will also completely hold your magazine securely. And whether you like Fastex or you like Velcro, and whether you want modular, that you're going to use malice clips or whatever, or you want a belt attach, I have all 4 versions in many colors to offer. These are all single pistol mag pouches, right? As are these, and these, as well as these. As it stands today, everybody in America is behind enemy lines. I agree with you. Why today, though? Why today? Not something that happened today. It's been that way for a long time. Aurora Rings, yes. What's the name of the ring guy? Aurora Rings. He is actually in here a couple comments above yours. Doing well, thank you. Got a good workout today. Moving another foot of snow. Wild winters. I'd buy a machine for that. The fuck did I just hear? I guess it got warm enough the air came on. Yeah. Ditch the 1911, pick up a High Point. MP, he might not realize that you're fucking with him. Go all metal Glock. Is there an all metal Glock? Is that really a thing? No matter which gun, you should get this shirt. It says Speed Surprise, Violence of Action. And I have them in all of your sizes. Demands pistol, get a High Point. David F., what's up? Philippe, what's up? How are you? Political prosecution of a running candidate. I think that's the deal, though. I mean, they actually prosecuted Hillary Clinton for the same thing. She had to pay a $5,000 fine. I think that's exactly the plan. That's exactly what the fuck's going on. Laugh out loud, I just like well-made 1911s. You go, man. You go. I think that you should have whatever you want to spend your money on. What are your thoughts on buying silver and gold? I buy silver and gold. I think you should buy silver and gold. I think you should buy bullets, right? I think that in a complete grid down crash scenario, no electricity, silver, gold, and bullets, man. I think that things will have an assigned value, right? We will go back to whatever year or whenever and say, okay, this is $1 or this is whatever. And then we're going to assign a value to those currencies, whether it be 22 caliber ammunition, 9mm, 45, 5.56, 7.62, whatever it is, right? They're going to hold an assigned value. And the chicken is going to be worth $5 and this bullet's going to be worth so many cents or whatever. And that's how you're going to operate. Just buy guns, the dollar is losing value. Yeah, that's the thing, right? But most people having the conversation, not all, but most people that are concerned about the bank collapses, I thought that was falling. Most people that are concerned about the bank collapses, they don't have any money in the bank, right? How much money do you have? And guys with a lot of money, they also don't have money in the bank, right? What is a lot of money? You have $1,000 that you could pull out tomorrow? Do you need it to pay bills with, right? I have money in the bank. It pays payroll, right? It buys materials. It does other things. And I have money in 4, 5 different places, right? 5 separate banks or things like banks, right? If I went and pulled all my money out of the bank, I can't buy materials. If I pull all my money out of the bank, I can't pay payroll, right? So other than that, I don't have money sitting in the bank. I spend my money on things that we will need that will create more money. Y'all better learn how to multiplication and divide before calculators don't work anymore. Freedom seeds, that's right, man. I think, will we see that happen? I don't know. Fairfowl, who's a customer, we're friendly. I've never met him face to face. Aguirre, he was there for the collapse of Venezuela and Argentina, or Argentina and then Venezuela. And he talks about, when people needed to buy things, you just pull a gold chain out of your pocket, agree on the price, and cut a link or 2 links off of the gold chain. So it definitely happens places. I'm putting money into our property. Absolutely. $1 is in the toilet. Yeah, you're right, man. Had you bought at the beginning of Kufus, right? We're like, okay, maybe there's something real to this. We did a lot of things. We went and spent a lot of money. We also, money was pouring in all the time. It was very easy to have money come in. So I bought a shipping container full of, we did 3 trailer loads and truckloads of wood. Like the first night, we went and bought 2x4s, 4x4s, 2x6s, 2x8s, 2x10s, 2x12s. We filled up, like, you could barely walk in the shipping container. We had so much dimensional lumber in there. Shit, we bought those 2x4s for like $2.50 a stick. Later on, that fucking 2x4s, those were $8 a stick, right? When I started doing the walls in here, each sheet of this, it's a sheet of plywood, 4x8. It's the cheap, shitty plywood with the turquoise, that chipboard, right? This stuff right here, that's a 4x8 sheet of plywood. When we were buying these, they were 15 bucks. When I did that wall over there. When we got to this wall, they were 30. And when we got to this wall and this wall, they were $65 a piece. A buddy said he went and got some gold and silver for his wife. Said it was the best trade ever. Oh, yeah, he traded the wife for her. Copper pipe, lumber, good, yeah. That's why I got my chain made longer and kept it at 18 karat gold. Don't let him fool you. He's a dirty Middle Eastern motherfucker right there. Eating goat. He has coffee grounds in his coffee. That dude's got 3 goats in his backyard, and he lives like in the expensive neighborhood. Bitcoin is certainly up. Yeah, I'm still buying Bitcoin. I would not tell you not to buy Bitcoin. I don't tell people what to do. I'll tell you what I did. Anodized aluminum Glock race guns. We knew some guys that worked at Zev Industries. They had some neat stuff. New shirt. Now I have some. Andy, we do a new shirt every week, buddy. We have a lot of shirts for you to buy. So St. Jacobson, and that's the conversation, right? What do I think about buying gold and silver? I buy gold and silver. Now, usually when you have this conversation, how much money are you putting into gold and silver, right? Are we buying 10 grand or are we buying 1 grand? Because that's a big difference. And if we're using it because we think we're going to barter in the future, you're going to want a lot smaller denominations, right? Smaller weights. You're going to want grams, 2 grams, for instance, 2.5 grams. But if you buy a 1 ounce gold coin, you get more gold per dollar, but you have a 1 ounce coin, right? A 1 ounce coin has a very high value, especially in a collapse situation where you would actually barter like that, if you ever see that happen in your life. So it might be of more advantage to you to buy the smaller, but you're not going to get as much for your money because it's smaller denominations. Did Sanctify Supply do the new shirt? They did not, Bruce. They did not do this shirt. Just put in 17 by 20 portable garage, and it will be our home gym. That's awesome, man. That's great. The woman got her Typhon pink bifold tool carry. She loves it. Also matching pocket organizer. Nice, man. Nice. Do you have thing to check if gold and silver are real? I don't, Tom. I buy American Silver Eagles. I also buy smaller ones that come in like the size of a business card. And then I also buy some fractional. The fractional silver and gold is very expensive, but you can, they're scored, right? So you can break them off. You can carry cards in your wallet, never know they're there, and they have gold, you know, little grams or 2.5 or 5 or 10 grams or whatever you want. Training is more valuable than 20 guns. Buy a good rifle. High Point, get trained. High Point, huh? Pistol pouches do work well for a 1911 pistol stacked. What's up, buddy? Got tracking on Narcan pouches today. Going to use them for gloves on med backpack. Evan, I actually saw that order. I did not know that was you. Silver dimes will have real value. Yep, exactly, Amanda. My goats get haircuts and they're hoof painted. I think I'll keep buying my own 1 ounce silver Continental coins. Yeah, do it. You know his goats are in the house, not the backyard. Feel like silver will be more valuable than gold. Yeah, Mr. Greg, quite possibly, right? But if you have to move it, and you have to move, for instance, you know, let's say you got $20,000 in silver. That's a lot more fucking weight than $20,000 in gold. I don't know everywhere but the butt plug. Evan has the med pack. Pierre doesn't know about the butt plug, but he has definitely smelled the butt plug. That part was not me who's to blame. Anyone pick up free Narcan? I heard that we can get free Narcan. It's like $120 when you buy that shit or more. I was watching Alaskan Prepper. He had a video on silver and gold today. Yeah, he's got a company that he promotes for silver and gold, right? In Washington, they give it out like can't. Imagine if they just stopped using it. Bam. What's up, buddy? Watching an interview with Justin. Nice. Local health department gives it out for free. Yeah, ours might. In Kentucky, there used to be a training website and take a test on it, and they send it to you, 2 free doses. Aren't companies using silver and solar panels? Yes, they do. That's why so many people are holding on to their own electronics or their old electronics. It's not cost effective to harvest silver yet off of old electronics, but it's going to come to a point perhaps where they need to. Most county health departments will give Narcan to you. Yeah, I guess that's the thing right now. They're overdosing intentionally with fentanyl to the point they die. And as soon as they die, somebody there who's somewhat coherent revives them. That's the new high, from what I heard. Somebody was telling me that today. Chris Watkins, man. Good night, buddy. In the big cities, it's like Walking Dead. Yeah, I've seen there's whole YouTube channels about it. It's fucking pretty crazy. You have 2 doses. I have 2 doses somewhere here. I don't know where they went. Solar panels and batteries may be a good investment. People won't live without electricity. You're rich if you can charge their stuff. Yes. However, there will be people that will try to take that. So, you know, if that's your plan for business, just keep that in mind. Nicole just bought pallets full of solar panels. So she's actually selling solar panels. It was cheaper to buy the whole pallet. Kingston in Philly is like the Day of the Dead, yeah. EMP or solar flare, all bets are off. Maybe, maybe not. Narcan I buy is over $100 at the pharmacy. Needed to talk my doc into prescription. I don't think that's the case now, maybe. Batteries require a microchip that mitigates the thermal runaway of lithium ion, which is meant to go boom. Maybe. Not always. Maybe. Because you nor me have been through an EMP. It's quite possibly going to fry the system you have in place. Remove the warning labels, stop handing knocking. Yeah. Take the fucking warning labels off the toaster, right? You probably shouldn't be making toast in the bathtub. Had a lady at SRF give me a dose to carry since all these people are getting fentanyl. That's nice of her. A microchip can fail and make a direct line short. Well, Amish people laughing. I converted a van to solar for a girl who took it to Colorado to train for Paralympics. Solar panels got stolen right off the top of the park. Wow. Guy Kawasaki. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. It's not Kawasaki, but has 3 new videos about the banks and preparing a pretty good listen. Kiyosaki. Making toast in the bathtub is so much fun. Read enough literature to know that you need PS through. Also know that the time that the solar flash. So you're saying you don't have any solar panels is what you're telling us. Chris Butler, what's up? Need a physical, fail-safe, open breaker to prevent true. What about EMP shield? But John, we don't know that that works during EMP. You can't prove that. No, maybe not. However, they'll insure your shit, everything on there, up to $25,000 against lightning strike. I just paid $1,400 to fix 2 gate remote openers that were fried when they were surging the power during the brownouts from the TVA. And had I had that on there, it would have prevented it. And had it not prevented it, they would have replaced them. Lots of fire departments go out and Narcan community outreach. What is it? It's usually a wasp. All right, so if you weren't here in the very beginning, we will have Woodland tool bags tomorrow. Those are online now. We will have black covert rigs. Those are online now. We just got to finish putting them together. They're together. We just got to clean them and Velcro them together. I have multicam black 12 gauge micros. Those are online. They will finish and ship tomorrow. I have Woodland stand-up pouches and Woodland half stand-up pouches. Those are done. Shipping tomorrow. Multicam black grocery bags hanging over there. Wait a minute. The Fupa dangler on a micro rig without Velcro. There is not. There is not. And I have 8 mag stacked rigs up here in Woodland. And those are shipping tomorrow morning as well. And on this batch, this is the first time we've ever done it. On this batch, you have the Velcro on the back to attach a dangler. That's in place. And I have some random danglers down there. Coyote guy asking about 3 mags. I've got some Coyote danglers down there. I've got some butt packs in different colors. I have some black micro rigs. David Hospital, what's up, buddy? I have 3 gold buffaloes and 2 eagles. Been collecting the last couple of years. Nice, nice. EMP can be blocked by a Faraday cage or a Faraday shielding, but it has to have air barrier between protected item and the cage. Oh yeah, like cardboard or distance 2x4s sitting on whatever. What's the stand-up patch? It's great for like screws, nuts, sockets, whatever you want to use it for, Pierre. Here's the full size. Here's a half size. Let's open it up and I'll show you. It's got a bellows bottom, so it literally stands up. Right? And as you fill it up, it gets more stable. So it sits like that. Nuts, bolts, ammo, rock collecting, makeup, whatever you want to put in there. 8 mag stacked in multicam with Velcro. Eventually, yes. Yeah. Actually, Chuck, send me an email about that. Sent you an email. All my order history has gone missing from my account on your website. Probably not, Patrick. That's probably a you thing on your side. It's probably going to be cookies or something. If it's truly gone, we won't be able to see it either. And I guarantee we can. Once we type your one of your order numbers in, we'll be able to pull them up. So it's probably cookies or something simple like that. Can you run? But send me another email so it's at the top, and we'll check it out. Would it be possible to custom order hydro carriers in Raid and Highlander? Send an email. We'll talk about it. Delete cookies. Reload all is good now. Oh, perfect. Right on. Yellow under my eyelids. Time to quit drinking. Can you run a covert rig under just a t-shirt without noticing? If it's a dark colored t-shirt, you could. I mean, it depends how big your shirt is, right? I wear a medium shirt. If I put a covert rig under it, it's going to print. If I put an extra large shirt over it, you might not see it. My wife is going to run my cop rig with hydro carrier for her first spot. Very cool. Half stand-up patches are great for pre-drawn shots. Yes. Stand-up pouches are awesome. If you don't have any, you really should get a few. Plate carrier really as heavy as people say. Level 3 plates. They're pretty heavy, David. Depending on the plates. I mean, you can spend a lot of money and get much lighter plates too. Traded 6 lane hens for 5 1921 Morgan silver. Cool. Good for you. Can you do 8 mags? We read that. So your problem with mounting the Fupa dangler to a rig that doesn't have the Velcro is how are you going to mount the Fupa dangler? I guess you might could, right? You could rig that up, But depending on the rig, I don't know what you're going to mount it to, right? Because it's meant to go under this line. There's nothing to attach. I guess you could probably run some zip ties through this here, this webbing here, and that you might be able to. I'm about to swap out all my radio pouches with the new one. I'm gonna need a few right on. Right on. Just let me know what you want here. Empty, what's up? 4 months. Thank you. Probably have 3 or 4 of each stand-up pouch. Half pouches are great for pre-drawn shots. So we read those. Here is the radio pouch. Bungee. You can shorten this or lengthen it, right? Put the knot where you want it for height of radio, whatever. Just like so. Over the top, you can still run your earpiece plugged in, and you can still operate your push to talk. Pierre bugged me about this radio pouch for years, so I wouldn't make it. Did a 24-hour stop in England on my way back from France last week. That place is like Portland with funny accents. Can I order 4 of those pouches? They're not ready. They're not ready to go yet, man. Give me a couple days on them. We might put them on the email tomorrow night. Custom order for Brown Man stacked micro rig. Not now. I'm running super low on that material. Guys have been sneaking in on custom order stuff, which means they're paying a lot more to use the custom order. But we're running out of the material. Like we put, I think there was 2 dozen of each item, and I still owe a couple guys backpacks that got in there. So once we run those, we can discuss that. Also, dudes do this quite a bit, right? They order stuff. This one happens to be black, but I had several of these where guys would order custom stuff and then not give us any color on it. That happens, surprisingly, that happens every day. Here's the guy I'm talking about. Here's the other one. Fanny pack. We don't know what color he needs. So we email him, and you'd be surprised how many we don't hear back from. Great Wolf, what's up, buddy? Thanks for advice about edge guards. Nice, yeah, they work, man. Did you make any wrap belts today? No, I didn't. Nope. Patrick Caswell, love the Whittly. Yeah, you too. Does the new radio pouch have a opening on the side for the mic? You don't need it. It works. What's the antenna? Pierre, I don't know what that antenna is. It's not like a Disco 41 or whoever those guys are. It came off Amazon. That kit, it was $38. I just needed the radio. That one came with some earpiece and that antenna. It feels like one of those Chinese like slap bracelets. Sometimes the option to intercolor is not on the. It's always on the order. It has. It's. I promise you, it's always on the order. You just got to move around on your phone or whatever to find it. It's always there. Have you ever thought about making a back brace for lifting furniture and weights? Nope, I have not thought about that. Do you make a pouch for an extendable baton? Not anymore, Brandon. They're on the website, ASPs. I probably even have some, but we're like, I just bought another ASP to make a pouch some guy was able to order that I thought was turned off. We don't sell enough of them to mess with it anymore. Had to explain why Velcro lining on belts is not always needed. If they need to ask what it's for, they don't have any clue and they don't need it. Get a super elastic signal stick, adapter, wearable, carry both. Do you make a pouch for extended baton? Have you ever thought about making a back brace? Got my wife's fanny pack for our anniversary. Nice, DJ. Did you get it yet? Did the 24-hour stop? Okay, we've read all these. Vince, what's up, buddy? Abriento. Antenna looks like an Abri, works well but stresses the connection point. I want a tapered war belt with anxiety. Evan, is that Amazonable? Have you been able to get many plants in the ground? I have some stuff in the ground, and it's actually in raised beds. Got the pump put on the aquaponics today. That water is all running now. Gonna try to come down in June. Sounds like back surgeries. We're having the next Self Reliance Festival in October, and then we will also have something going on here during alumni. I think that's in July. I'm not sure. Question mark. What in the fuck are you doing? What is it that you're after? It's going to be a stink bug. It's going to be a stink bug or a wasp. He doesn't even know what it is. The note box is in your cart before checkout. Drink a soda, don't feel like drinking booze, but if I don't drink any sugar, I want booze. You need 75 hard, bro. How many cats? 3. Snow Farms, what's up? Sold 5 rabbits. Fucking cool. Cool. Is this Andrea? We put 2 kittens. We got 2 kittens recently. Going to be our snake control. God, I used to get kittens for snake food. It's Andrea. Andrea. Oh, see, I didn't have that one. It's not in my head. You should pronounce your name different. How often do you have to replace needles on your sewing machine? I replace a needle when it fucking breaks. Like, I literally, like, no bullshit, I'll go a year on a needle. I will try. I'll try to repronounce your name. What I need to put in the ground, who had asked about plants in the ground, I need to put like 100 by 100 plot of barley and a plot of wheat and a plot, shit like that. Grains. Oh, whatever it was just flew in my face that he's chasing. I don't know where it went. I think it's a stink bug. Chase, what's up, buddy? Got internet back up and running. No, we just had the other network unplugged. There's actually Google spots through here, probably Chinese. There's a super duper router, probably also made in China. And then we have the new Spectrum, and I've also got Starlink, right? So I have 4 networks in here now, also China. Whatever device you're watching this in, that's probably China also. Are small tool bags available in custom colors? I don't think we have that option online right now to order. I don't think we've ever put that on there. What color is it that you're looking for? I have Woodland, which will be available tomorrow, and it's Woodland with black webbing, black Velcro. Finally had dinner and at Kane Prime. It was, yeah, of course, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's good shit. Virago's good too. Moto's good. Saint Anejo is very good right there. They're all owned by the same guys. My internet was down 8 hours is what oh, got it. Cats are good for mice, bugs, spiders. Are some tool bags available? We're planting sorghum. Ordered the seeds the other day. Yeah, I saw Jack just did a show on it. I haven't watched it or listened to it yet. Do you do much seed starting? No, I don't do any seed starting. That doesn't mean you shouldn't. I'm just saying I do not. And if things change some, we definitely would. I have a new place you will love, John, but we need reservations better than Sunday. I don't do reservations. I don't wait more than 15 minutes anywhere. So you just go there enough times that you have a guy, and then we'll go there. He went west. I don't know who we're talking about. Well, you and Amanda were at the auction. Did y'all? No, we didn't. We went in. We came back into Nashville and ate at. Where do we eat? Perry's. Perry's. I think that's where we ate. John doesn't do reservations or plants or anything that even looks like a schedule, anything normal. I would if Pierre's like, hey, I know you're going to be here. This is the time. I cannot even fucking imagine how this happens. It's like Sharpie on the roof. Cat, I don't see anything here. Remember, I'm his favorite Arab that drives a green car with gold wheels. Drives a green car with... You don't have a green car, motherfucker, you colorblind motherfucker. Put a shotgun card on my single shot 20 gauge works well. Oh, cool. Cool. On your next trip to Atlanta, go through Blairsville, Georgia, eat at Lucky's. Typhon purple thread, purple handle, Typhon royal blue. Oh, I got your email about that, Patrick. We will send me an email about that right now, and I'll figure out how we're going to do that tonight. Pierre works on Saturday. The freeze dryer sounds like it's peeing. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here in just a minute. When I showed you this laptop bag yesterday and you're like, I'll get it this weekend, somebody already bought it. It's gone. If you're the dude that bought it, it will ship to you tomorrow morning. I'm thinking my money into Caterpillar equipment. The only problem is the same piece of equipment over and over again. I'm sinking my money into Caterpillar equipment. Best way to mount a butt pack to a belt, however you want. We used to use zip ties, cord out 550 with a tie it in the knot and then drop some super glue on the knot. Malice clips, whatever version of something similar to a malice clip that you prefer, whatever you want to use that you attach gear with. Caterpillars, email right on. Glad to catch the tail end of the live. Right on. Sent you an email on Thursday about an order for Canine Leash from February. You get a chance to read. Probably not, Walker, but I have a ton of them cut. I can refund your order, or as soon as I get a chance to do them, they will be done. We have to make the pals. The pals has been made. They are all, every order I have for a canine leash is sitting over here right now. And the chance of you getting me to sit down in the next few days is slim and none. So I can totally refund that for you, or it will definitely ship as soon as it's done. They're all sitting right here. They're all right here. Goose, what's up? Just defrosting the burgers. Trump's not facing 135 years. Do you fucking really believe that? That's fucking what, 46 charges or some bullshit, which holds 6 months here and 1 year here and 1 year there. No fucking way. And there's so much to that. Holy shit. It's all a distraction because they're about to take all the fucking money that most people on this live feed don't have in the bank, and they're going to convert it to central bank digital currency. There's a ton of shit going on. It is a distraction. But yes, I am well aware of what you just typed out. I've seen all of the videos that all the main guys are putting out today. If you want to listen to somebody who really has money and is involved in all this and has kind of a different take on things, Valuetainment. Watch Bet David. Big business, big money guys. Listen to what Bet David has to say. Check out some of his videos. If you want to see stuff pretty quickly, Tim Pool, he puts shit out pretty quickly. Shapiro puts stuff out pretty quickly, but Valuetainment is probably more on point. What would happen to my money in the bank if digital currency happens? You'll wake up, your bank account will be frozen for a little while, and then you'll have Fed fucking credits or whatever. That's how they're going to pay everybody, right? You'll still be able to use cash for a little while if you have it. It might even still be in the bank for some people. But like your IRS tax return, it ain't going to come in dollars. It's going to come in fucking Fed coin. If they do another stimulus, it's going to come in Fed coin, right? Which is probably what they'll do. They'll probably put out some kind of small stimulus that everybody gets, and that's how they're going to pay you. And that's how they're going to set up routing and everything. F cards. That's fucking exactly what it is, Coos. That's fucking exactly what it is. If you guys haven't heard or watched or listened to 299 Days, you should check that out because you're right about book 6 right now. Company has no refund policy after we book a move for someone and they want to cancel. Is that unethical? I have a no refund policy. Says it right on the fucking website. Guys don't bother to look at it. But we have a no refund policy. Have from day one. We also had a policy where we don't have a delivery time on fucking 75% on the shit on the website. You order it, pay for it. We build it when we can build it. And there's a zero fucking refund. We've done that fucking literally before the internet. Aerosol masking effects. Brian, are we talking about chemtrails? Is that what we're talking about, bud? National parks are not taking cash. Tons of places aren't. Come on, think about it. Fucking Walmart didn't take cash during COVID. That was all a prep, man. That was all a prep to condition and test this theory. Brian, yes, I believe there are chemtrails, 100%. There's also some detox protocols for heavy metals and aluminums and stuff. Yes, I absolutely believe all the shit that they're spraying in the air. 100% I do. There occasionally, and you can find it maybe, occasionally, one of these fucking planes discharges on in an airport, and they have to fucking close down the entire airport for 20 hours. It's happened in major airports several times every year. Coin shortage. No, there was places not taking any cash. Dylan Mulvaney, yeah. Do whatever you want to do, right? You want to be trans? then cut your fucking thing off and build an innie. But that's not what's there, right? So you're a cross dresser. You're not a tranny. I don't care what you call it. I don't care what you want to pretend to be. Stop trying to push it down my throat. I don't drink fucking beer. And all these people are like, oh, you're going to stop drinking Budweiser. You better stop Anheuser-Busch. You better stop this. Do whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit. But if you read those people that are like, oh, you're going to burn your Carhartt jacket. Yeah, a lot of people did. I don't have a problem with it. Don't give a shit either way. But you're fucking, if you read the people talking shit about the guys shooting Budweiser or dumping out Budweiser or burning Carhartt jackets or whatever it is this month, right? Those dudes they're jumping on some other shit. This is the one that you have a problem with, but you did the same shit the last fucking time. Most of them are the same motherfuckers that posted the black box or did the kneeling shit or posted the Ukraine flag. Fucking whatever. Do whatever you want to fucking do. During COVID, places wouldn't give you, they wouldn't give you change. They also wouldn't take cash. Yeah, a lot of them. Most gas masks, what do most gas masks stop? Like smoke grenades. Irritants, I mean, it depends on the filters that are in your mask. Particulates, smoke, dust, debris, particles that are nuclear charged, right? They'll stop things. But what's going through your skin, right? What agents are we talking about? And you know it's a one-time use, right? When you're contaminated like that and you have exposure to real agents, you're not going to decon that shit. You're going to throw that away. So that suit and that fucking $5,000 worth of shit, that pepper system you bought, right? You throw that motherfucker away. You don't ever put that bitch on again. That's what people don't take into consideration. And most people, I love gas masks, guys. I have hundreds of gas masks. I collect fucking gas masks. But when you put one on for real, most people can't wear a gas mask more than fucking 15 minutes. They've never even put one on. They have this idea. It's a neat thing. I love it. Looks super cool. I have a fucking PAPR system right here. Positive pressure system right here. The whole kit. Most motherfuckers can't do 10 push-ups, much less fucking walk around in a gas mask. Yeah, Nike sent him shit. Let's just call him what he is. Yeah, I like his bra, right? Sent him a sport bra. Nice. My fucking nipples are bigger than your tits. Fitness is free. People don't want to have that conversation. Some of you guys do, a few of you. But most people, they're collectors, right? They're collecting shit, and when something fucking happens, you are days away from being a loot drop. Hands, groin, and arms will absorb a lot of chemical. Fuck yes, it will. Fuck yes, it will. That's why testosterone works on your fucking nutsack, right? That's why they put it on the underarms. They put it places because it absorbs. Just got my latest order today. Black dual rifle and book cover fantastic. Right on, Vance. Thank you for your order. I couldn't pay to ship a package at UPS with cash. Yep. My main concern was that they were going to shut off interstate commerce, right? They're going to shut off transportation, mail service, UPS, right? At that point, we're dead in the water until something turns back on, right? So how do I pay my employees? Well, if it got to that point, most of my employees are not coming to work. My guys will be here. Some of my women will be here. The sewing machines won't be running, though. We'll be farming at that point. Fitness food in my mouth is free. Kevin, buddy, I like to eat, man. And when I say that, guys, I ate 17 donuts at Self-Reliance Festival. I don't know if I ate 17, but I definitely ate 6, right? I know when I'm putting it in my mouth. I get it. Addiction. I fucking 100%. I've never used a heroin needle. I've never taken fucking crack, meth, fucking cocaine. I've never even smoked weed. I drink booze. I've never really been drunk. I've probably been to a point at home where I should not get in a car and drive. I never have. I've never been drunk out in public, right? But I do drink. I can also tell you, hey, I'm not going to drink for 90 days and do that. I can do that. I can tell you, I'm going to get up at 4:30 every morning and make a video and work out. I can do that. I can totally do that. In order to wear an APR for an employer, you must have a doctor sign off on a physical and pulmonary test. Oh, on like a pressure system. I paid my house off so I didn't have to worry about the bank knocking. That's great, dude. That's great. I used to work asbestos removal for 30 years ago. Worked in a PAPR 8 to 10 hours a day. Knew guys who were out of shape, suffered like, yeah, for sure. Try to do it. Try to do it with an 80-pound rucksack. Try to do it with a 40-pound rucksack. Try to do it in 100-degree weather, right? Catching the back comments here. As long as the Constitution holds any sway, the USPS will still deliver. It's the only parcel delivery system provided by the Constitution. Well, we know they're not fucking hip on the Constitution. I'm with you. I agree with what you're saying. Air purifying respirator, also known as gas mask. What is tubular nylon for? It's for the climbing industry. It's very strong. It's also hollow, so it's what we use for our slings. But if you look at runners, you know what runners are, right? So if we're going to run trad, right, we're going to run bolts, hexes, nuts, or cams, right? We're going to put those into a crack up above, and then we're going to run. Let's say we have a crack that goes like this, right? And we're going to climb this way, whether it's bottom protected through a pulley, free climb, or top rope protected. As you come up, you're going to set your hardware, right? And then that's going to have a tubular nylon runner, which runs. And you're going to want most of your bolts kind of in a straight line so that your rope's not all over the place. Because when you fall, we want all that torque to go to the top one and only catch that top. Whereas if it's all over the place, it has more likelihood that it's going to come out. There's a little bit more to it than what I'm telling you there and the way I'm explaining it. But it's for the climbing industry and fall protection stuff. Love my PAPR and abatement. The fan blowing on my face. Yeah, it's good for that, right? It's also going to keep from fogging. It's going to aid in breathing. If you do have a poor seal, it's going to piss air out, so it's kind of pushing out. There's some benefits to it. Do hard things. The wife and I will be taking a 3-day pistol class in 30 degrees. Right on, Richard. Where's that at? That guy at SRF that ran to the registration tent from the big tent in a gas mask and then did 20 push-ups was impressed. Oh, that's probably, Dean, I don't know who that is, but I would suspect that was Ed Hubble. And then you also have closed air systems, right, that actually have a tank like firefighters use. And then you also have rebreathers, right? Draeger makes several different units that are not just for water. So do other companies, Avon, Draeger, there's a bunch of them. Military C2 filters are only good for 24 hours in environment, but with some agents only good for 20 minutes, right? That is right. And then there's other shit that'll straight out melt your fucking gas mask. Saw a video where Charles Manson was working with the CIA. They were letting him out of jail on purpose. Yeah, fuck yeah, they were. That's been busted out. He was part of MK Ultra. Look that up. Joe Rogan had a dude on that has all kinds of research and history on that. Charles Manson was. The Unabomber was. Ted Kaczynski. There's a bunch of people who have done things through history that were part of the MK Ultra project. Many years ago, took a climbing aid placement class, was amazed at how bad my placement was before the class. Yeah, and they can clean you up in like a couple hours, man. It just takes somebody showing you what you don't know. And most of those classes are very inexpensive. Tomorrow, Thunder Ranch, Oregon. Very cool, man. Very cool. I think I have some friends that are out at Thunder Ranch right now. All right, guys, I'm out of here. It was a Iridium Group presentation. Guy was from the audience and won the gas mask. Oh, Dean, very cool. I didn't know they did that. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a good night. We have some videos that went up today on YouTube. If you would like to check them out, please leave us a comment. Let us know you were there. If you see any value in them, please share them. I also have a video that went up this morning on Instagram and Facebook.